You know what you're doing. There we go.
Late breaking news. Somebody just stole a police car from the Brevard Police Department, and there's 6 agencies chasing it over in Mills River. It's ridiculous. Can you believe that would happen in a small town like Brevard? But hey, excitement's what Brevard is all about, man. Every day is an exciting day in downtown Brevard. If you don't find it in downtown Brevard, you can go down to the Lumberyard District, or you can go over to the Brevard Music Center and catch Yo-Yo Ma, or you can go to the Brevard College. And every spring at Brevard College, the seniors have to do a recital or a concert in order to fulfill their obligation in fine arts, music. So free concerts every night. There's music everywhere in Brevard. You can buy a beer or a glass of wine or a margarita and walk around downtown, chill out. It's the coolest place anywhere in the world, I think.
How has it changed here?
In the 90s, it was a dry city, and I owned the only restaurant in downtown Brevard, which was great for me. But things were falling apart. They were building the new Walmart shopping center. There was a recession in '88. Stores were closing. The Belk's department store moved out to the new shopping center, along with the sporting goods store and everything else. So downtown Brevard was dead. And unfortunately, that's when I bought this building. So we had to do something to get something going downtown. I tried to lease this building and nobody would lease it. So we opened Opie Taylor's, and wow, the rest is history. One of the top 10 toy stores in the world, according to USA Today. We're really proud of that. We think that's kind of cool, you know. We're up there with all the big guns like the Disney store in Anaheim and stuff like that. So anyway, that's what's going on in Brevard. It's pretty fun.
I want to show the store in a second, but I wanted to ask you, what's the biggest threat to your business as a small business owner, either specifically to you or just in general these days?
Probably fire. You know, if the place burned down, that would be probably a bad thing. I don't have a worry in the world, man. This place rocks, and we do it right. You know, it's all about customer service. Thanksgiving, Black Friday are my favorite days of the year, not because we make tons of money, but because all the kids that grew up in this toy store have grown up and had kids, and they move away. And they come back to visit grandma and grandpa with the grandbabies, and I get to see them again. Some of them work for me, you know, it's when they were in high school and stuff. So it's just great being in Brevard this time of the year, for sure, especially.
What makes you happy, John?
Oh, I'm happy just to be here. What makes me happy? I guess the smiles on people's faces and you know, people come up to me and thank me for letting them come into the store and experiencing it. And I'm like, no, thank you. It's no fun if there's nobody to play with. I mean, you know, you got to have people in the store to interact with. But, you know, toy stores like this are sort of a dying breed. There used to be a toy store like Opie Taylor's in every small town in America. And then corporate took over and they started disappearing, and they just never came back, even when Toys R Us went out of business. That, you know, you didn't see a flourish of people scrambling to get a toy store open in their town, which I find a little disappointing. It's a no-brainer. This is like the easiest job in the world, man. And it does really well.
What has made toy stores kids still play with toys, I guess, right? I mean, as kids, we always play with toys. You don't, I guess, kids just seem
You don't quit playing with toys because you grow old. You grow old because you quit playing with toys. So a lot of my customers are adults. I mean, we sell puzzles and Legos and DIY kits, the you know, bookshelf kits and stuff. And adults, about 60% of the Legos I sell to adults for themselves. A kid's never going to see this. You know, it's going to go straight to their house and they're going to build it. So yeah, so it's all over the place. There's something for everybody here. And if you quit playing with toys, you probably grow old.
Can you show me around a little
Be glad
bit?
to, man. Yeah.
Show me just like the
place rocks.
A section that you think we could talk about.
Well, right now we're standing in the Lego section.
Okay, the Lego section.
We have every Lego currently available to mankind, like the Death Star, which is $1,000. and probably the lamest Death Star out of the 4 big Death Stars that Legos come up with.
I remember the white one.
Yeah, this one's really bad.
Okay.
It's a round. Oh, I hope Lego doesn't see this. It's just a round
They need to hear
diorama
it.
with some stuff in it. But yeah, we carry all the hard to find Legos, like the Eiffel Tower and the art stuff. It's really cool.
And you said that a lot of this stuff's adults, like it's kids are maybe not your biggest customer.
Kids love the City, Creator, Ninjago, Harry Potter, but the adults are really into the botanicals, Star Wars. They like the art stuff and the big architecture pieces. So it's all over the place. Of course, Formula One's really hot right now. We can actually field the entire Formula One team or grid with 20 cars made out of Legos, and that's kind of cool. I think.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and then we have the big giant ones too that you can build that are a little more expensive. But and then hanging from the ceiling are hand-built airplanes out of balsa wood and tissue paper. Local guy builds those from kits that we sell here. He gets bored and he comes in and just grabs a kit. He goes, "I'm going to build a B-24," and I'm like, "Okay. Have fun with that," and he'll bring it back in a few weeks. And amazing amount of detail and stuff. And we race cars all day long on the little racetrack here.
Is it
sure.
Operational here?
It's always on. So you just put a car on the track, mash the gas, and off you go.
Man, I had the old Tyco set when I was a kid. They never stayed on the track, I tell you.
Well, yeah, the nice thing about digital race cars is you can adjust the speed of the car.
Yeah.
So these are running at 10% right now, but you can speed them up to make them go really fast. And then it's a little more challenging. Tons of...
It seems to me like you've accomplished your dream in life here, because a lot of people don't.
Well, nightmares are dreams, remember. But no, it's been tons of fun. I can't think of anything I'd rather do. And, I'm certainly of age to retire, but I'm like Mr. McGorium. As long as I got a pair of shoes that don't have a hole in the sole, I'm going to come to work every day, man.
What advice would you give young people about?
Follow your dreams, man. My wife and I moved to Brevard in '82, and we've done a little bit of everything. We built a indoor sports arena for kids, and that was a miserable failure. We lost so much money; it was ridiculous. But we tried it. We're not going to be sitting in the old folks' home and say, "Hey, I wish we had opened up that sporting goods complex that we kept talking about all those years ago." So, about 49% of the time, I'm a complete failure. 51% of the time, I'm a rocket scientist, So I'll just stick with those odds and hope that I stay on the cusp of the 51% there. So it's I'd say just follow your dreams. Oh, and the most important thing for young people, good credit. When you go to college, they hand you a credit card and you go nuts with it, and then you can't pay it off, and your credit goes down the tubes. If you have good credit, when you decide you want to open a business or something, it's so important to be able to walk into a bank and say, "Hey, I need $300,000 on an SBA loan. Can you give it to me?" And they go, "Oh yeah, sure. You got great credit." So that's what it's all about. Mm-hmm. That's my big advice to young people growing up right now. Follow your dreams, good credit.
Any other part of the store can you just give me a quick little?
Sure.
Well, since it's top 10 in the country, I guess we should look
there's an awful lot to it. It goes up 2 floors.
When did that honor when was that bestowed upon you? The USA
Today? A couple of years ago.
Yeah.
It was in the USA newspaper. One of my customers came in and said, "Hey, congratulations on being top 10 in the world." And I said, "Who said that?" I had no idea. They didn't contact me or anything. It just showed up in the paper one day. Yeah. So
they hadn't even reached out to you and asked you for a comment or a quote or anything.
No. It's just, and I don't know how they determine the top 10 toy stores in the world. But
how'd they find you in this little small town up here?
Isn't that crazy? Yeah, top 10, and we're in a town of 5,500 people. It's nuts, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, good for you.
It's just happened, and that's sort of my life. Everything just sort of happens. It's one big, huge accident. Like O.P. Taylor's wasn't supposed to be here. I was just going to lease the building and be a slumlord, But I had to make something happen. So that's what we did.
What was the first toy that you got in here?
Brio wooden trains from Sweden. when we first opened Opie Taylor's, it was a clothing store, and this lady was trying on clothes, and her toddler slipped under the door in the dressing room, started heading for the front door, and which was open, and she's screaming, "Stop my son!" and chasing him in her bra and panties. And I thought, we need something for kids to do so mom can try on clothes, and we'll keep an eye on the kiddos, you know. So I went to Brio and asked them if I could get one of those train sets like you see in the doctor's office. And they said, no, you got to be a dealer. I said, okay, well, make me a dealer. And that's how this whole toy business started. It's just
accidentally stumbled into
luck,
it.
yeah. And then it didn't take long. Like I said, I'm not a rocket scientist, but it didn't take long to figure out that toys have a really good margin for the most part. And they don't go out of style. They don't go out of season. They don't go bad. You know, so, and you hold on to something for even 2 years or so, and somebody will come in, hey, a couple of years ago, I saw such and such in here. Do you still have it? Oh yeah, it's still sitting on the shelf right where you left it, you know. But it's just great. I think it's like really easy peasy. And I need something easy, you know, with my little pea brain, you know. Anyway,
upstairs?
Yeah, sure.
Or wherever you want to take me.
Sure, these are kind of cool to look at.
All right.
If you want to get up close and personal.
Okay.
These little, yeah, these are little DIY kits. They come flat, and they're made out of wood and paper, and you have to cut the pieces out. The wood's already laser cut, and pop them out and glue them together, and they're really fun to build.
I've never seen this before.
Yeah, and then to your right are the bookshelf ones. Those are, you can slide into a bookshelf, and there's mirrors in the back of them, so it looks like they go on forever and ever. You know, really cool. Not expensive, like $29, $30, you know, range for a kit like that. So it's pretty neat. And they do flowers and all kinds of crazy stuff. You can even make a machine gun out of that shoots rubber bands. It's really cool.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, and this is our puzzle wall. We have puzzles from all over the world. Some really fun stuff. Some of them, you read a book and then have to put a 1,000-piece puzzle together to solve the mystery, to solve the crime. And so,
to figure out who done it.
Yeah, it's like a 10-minute read, and it's a pamphlet, okay? It's not a book. But it introduces 6 or 8 characters. Somebody's murdered or something really bad happens. And then you got to put a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle together, but you don't know what the picture is going to be of. And then once you put it together, the clues to solve the murder mystery are in the puzzle. So it's really fun. It's like 2-for-1 deal.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So all kinds of fun stuff in here. Down on this end of the world is our game room. We have board games from you had growing up. One of our most popular is the old Mousetrap game.
I used to play with that all the time. All the pieces, you'd always lose the pieces. And,
it's really cool though. It's we have vacation rentals here in Brevard, and we have games in all of them, but we get the most comments on Mousetrap.
Is that that's the one?
Everybody's like, I haven't seen those in 25, 30 years, you know? I mean, it was around when I was a kid. I'm 70 years old, you know? And when I was 10, I was playing Mousetrap. So
yeah. Is that your favorite board game ever?
I just love the whole Rube Goldberg thing, you know? Mm-hmm. We used to make the little models where everything, you know, kicked a ball and the ball fell, and a chain reaction kind of thing. So I've just always liked that. And I don't know if I've actually ever played Mousetrap the way you're supposed to. I just put it together and watch it work and just go, wow, that's amazing. Yeah. Yeah, man. Really cool. So this is all of our games. And again, we start at age 2 and go up to adult games like Catan and a little bit of Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that, you know, the older kids really like. So we try to hang on to our clientele base as long as we can. So that's why we offer so much for everybody.
Do you think that cell phones, personal devices have taken away kids' love for toys? We used to have to be creative as kids and play games, and now kids, it feels like they're just
I'm kind of anti using your thumbs to entertain yourself, so we don't do anything electronic. Everything in Opie Taylor's is imagination powered, no batteries required, And in the slim chance that it requires batteries, we give them to you so you don't have to go out and rob the remote control when you get home so to play with your new game. But there's no Nintendos or Game Boys or PlayStations or any of that stuff here. We're anti TV sitting in front of. We want that doesn't come out right. But no, it did. We want you to play, and use your imagination. So that's what everything's all about. Wait till you see the upstairs. So
okay,
it's crazy.
Let's go see the upstairs here.
It's up there.
Upstairs. Top 10 toy store in the world.
I know. Go figure.
Jeez.
I don't get it really, but I'll take it.
And what year was that again? You told me when you opened up.
We opened we bought the building in '87.
Okay.
Oh, hey Malachi. Hey John. So this is our demo table.
Okay.
This is really cool. These little blocks. We don't have any loose ones. Oh, yeah, these are loose. Yeah. They just come apart super easy, go together just by pushing them. And then this becomes your monorail system.
Yeah.
So you get a little train and you put it on the monorail and you can build whatever you want. But the train just goes around and around and does some really odd things. It's really fun.
It climbs the wall. Oh my God, I wish I had that. Oh, it goes the loop.
Sometimes Malachi get energetic and have it drooping all the way down to the floor, and it goes down to the floor and comes back up onto the table. But,
what a great job that you get to play with toys.
It's not too bad. Hey, can you do the gecko for me?
Oh, yeah.
We're going to, this is ridiculous.
Okay.
This is the amazing gecko. And he climbs the walls.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen that before.
Isn't that a riot? And he'll climb on a sliding glass door. He'll even do ceilings if they're smooth. He doesn't like popcorn ceilings. But it's another use for geckos.
Yeah, how do you? Oh, yeah, it's a remote control. Okay,
Yeah.
I was like, how do you get it back off the wall? I've never seen this before.
No, you won't. It's an Opie Taylor thing,
Yeah.
We got cool stuff here, man.
All right.
So anyway, and there's the library. We've got some dinosaurs, outdoor play, and then this is all magnetic stuff on the left.
Okay.
And like Gravitrax, which is a really cool system, sort of like the train, where you put something together and then you let a ball loose. And again, back to the Rube Goldberg. That's kind of where my heart is, I guess.
Yeah.
And I do all the buying, so you're going to see a lot of that theme in there, where you got to put something together, engineer it, and then make it work. So that's using your head. So, and this is our science section. Great selection of really cool science kits. Some of them are super simple. The Thames and Cosmos, like chemistry sets, are amazing. It's like taking a college course in chemistry, and you learn something really small at the beginning, like changing colors, but you build on that, and by the end of it, you're a rocket scientist. You outside launching stuff into outer space.
Yeah, man.
It's pretty cool.
Like Mark Rober stuff. Do you ever watch him on YouTube?
Yeah. It's pretty nuts. Anyway, and then this is the room for kids 3 and under. So it's all toddler themed. There's a lot of really cool stuff in here. My favorite it's called a Zippy, and it's tactile. So these little things that are sticking out of there, you pull on them, and they make a really funky feel. And it's you can chew on it. You can strap it to a stroller so it doesn't get away from the kid. Keeps them entertained for forever. I mean, it's just really cool. And then when they go to sleep, you can throw it in the dishwasher and it washes up. So
do you have like a place that you search for all the new toys that are coming out online that you're like, ooh, that would be fun? And because you're kind of a little bit of a trendsetter with toys, I'd imagine.
We've taken, like I said, I'm a brilliant 51% of the time, 49% of the time it's in the back room on sale, No, but we've been after 35 years of doing this, I kind of got a knack for it, I'd say, would be, that's going to be big. Like the Ollie ball downstairs that I was playing with, I hit you in the camera with. That we've sold thousands of zip string. Oh man, wait till you see zip string. Okay. It's really cool.
All right, zip string.
I sure hope we got one out too. We do.
Oh,
Thanks,
zip
man.
string. Okay.
This is zip string, man. It's really neat. It's a string. It's moving at 35 miles an hour, and it's just a loop. and it takes shapes, makes all kinds of crazy things. And with your zip stringer, you get 3 loops. This is the shortest loop. It's only about 4 feet long, and you can go up to 8 feet. And kids will play games where they pull it down and jump through it. So you can make big holes.
I've never seen this before. I've never seen any of this stuff before.
I was up here demoing this the other day, and I said, it defies physics. And this guy said, I'm a physicist. Nothing defies physics. And I said, oh, so how does this work? And he goes, I have no idea. So there you go. That's zip string. It's pretty cool. Do.
Well, yeah.
Want to keep going?
Yeah, sure.
Keep going.
Yeah, let's keep going here.
So this is, hey, how are you?
How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm playing Movie Man.
We're doing toys
Movie
and
Man.
interview stuff
Dun,
with the
dun,
toy influencer.
So this is where it all started. This is Brio trains.
Oh,
and
the first thing you ever got in
from
here.
Sweden. Yeah, they were made in Sweden, Osby, Sweden.
I had that when I don't know if it was called Brio, but we had the wooden train
trains.
thing. Yeah,
It's great. You know, you got to figure stuff out. How can I make this work and all come together so my train can go around it? You know, so it's all about engineering and not woo woo engineering, but engineering. And then you can be a woo woo engineer too, because you can play with trains. So it's kind of cool. Everybody loves Brio trains, and we sell politically incorrect stuff like guns to children. Why not? Heck yeah. It's tons of fun. I played cowboy and Indian, and quick draw with my brother until my fingers were bleeding, man. You know, we'd fan the gun and everything. It was so cool. And this is our art department. Just about anything you can think of to create a fine work of art is in here. Wow. And we try to sell things that are open-ended. So it's not just a kit to make a lampshade. It's learning how to crochet or learning how to knit or learning how to paint. So lots of really fun stuff to
Mad Libs? You have Mad Libs in here?
We sell a ton of Mad Libs.
Yeah.
I didn't know the difference between an adjective and an adverb until I started doing this about a week ago. Yeah. But no, they're fun. And we sell thousands of Mad Libs every year. Yeah. And summer camps especially, we sell, we don't do camp packs per se, but parents will come in and pick out a few little things. We ship them for them. We deliver in the county here. There's 22 summer camps in Brevard too. If you don't think all the other stuff is fun. You know, you can jump on a canoe here in Brevard, North Carolina, and paddle to the Gulf of Mexico. Did you know that?
I did not. Has anybody ever done that?
We've done it several times. The college has done it in kayaks. And they started up in Rosman, North Carolina, which is just above here at the headwater where the whole river system starts. Went down the French Broad River all the way to the Tennessee to the Ohio to the Mississippi, and the Mississippi down to the Gulf of Mexico. Pretty amazing.
How long does that take?
151 days.
Dang.
Let's do it.
Let's go right now.
I think it'd be a blast, man.
That'd be a good video.
It's a little cold this time of year, but you know, what the heck? You only live once, right? You gotta live every day like it's your last, because you don't know. You don't know, man. All right, let's keep playing. So this is our Barbie section. Very cool. Barbie's pretty hot. So is Wicked. So put Barbie and Wicked together, you got a home run there.
Have the Barbies changed? They have. I mean, the Barbies when I was a kid in the 80s.
They've reduced their busts, some on some of them. They're not now all 44s. Some of them are smaller.
Yeah, like I can see this one here. This is just a regular.
Yeah,
Barbie.
regular looking person. Yeah,
she's not trying to be busty.
No, and they all have good professions too.
Yeah,
doctors, dentists, astronauts. You know, so.
Beach detective.
Oh yeah, we even have Rosa Parks.
Oh,
so isn't that cool? Ida B. Wells. You know, just landmarks in American history done in Barbies. Isn't that fun?
She's not in the back either. That's
no,
good.
she's in the middle of the bus right there. Yeah. So I think that's
middle
cool.
of the shelf.
She's just fitting right in. Like,
yeah.
You should.
That's right.
Yeah. So we sell puppets and stuffed animals and dress up in here. I call it the little girl's room, but hey, I'm not going to slight the boys love the puppets, you know.
Yeah.
And puppets will say stuff that you would never say. You ever notice that? You get a puppet in your hand and you start saying things that you wouldn't.
I have a character named Mappy that says things that I can't say.
Right, exactly.
My sidekick, he can say it, I can't say it.
No, no, it would be politically incorrect if you said that, but a puppet, it's funny, you know. So this is
Do you
our.
have any gender neutral toys? Is that a thing? Do people ask about that?
No, no, I've never been asked that question
Okay.
in 35 years. Gender neutral.
Yeah, because kids don't want they don't want their kid to pick their. You don't give your kid a pink or a blue toy. You let them decide, and you don't want to let them pick their identity.
I think all toys are open-ended. I mean, when I was growing up, my next door neighbor made me play Barbie, and she wouldn't play G.I. Joe with me until I played Barbie with her. So what's the matter? It was a little embarrassing, though, because I go over there, and they're all naked, laying on the floor, and that bothered me a little bit when I was growing up. It's like, God, put some clothes on, man. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, so I don't think gender's a thing. You know, it's just play with what you want to play with, you know. And if you're a little embarrassed about it, don't tell your friends, you know, just play with it, you know. So this is Brooder. Brooder's out of Germany. It's big, it's rugged, it can live outdoors. You can play with it really hard.
Like Tonka, but not Tonka.
Yeah, it's made out of a high impact ABS plastic that's like they make canoes and stuff out of.
Oh, yeah, no.
So it's pretty much indestructible. We do sell some Tonka, though. It's still made out of metal. And then this is Playmobil, also from Germany, all made in Germany. Again, high impact ABS plastic. Anything from Star Trek to the stunt show. You can ride the short bus to school, you know, which is always fun. I rode the short bus. It was great, you know, because we didn't have to study or anything. We were always going to the zoo or something like that while the other kids were studying. So, and then Breyer horses, still super popular. Some people get really freaky about collecting them, but they're made to play with. So you just.
Why do people get freaky about collecting them?
They have a good resale value if they're new in the box.
So they don't want to damage them.
Right, they collect them, and then once a year in Lexington, Kentucky, they have Breyer Festival, and I've seen horses sell for $2,000 or $3,000 that are on the shelf for $29.99. So
you're pointing out a lot of foreign toys.
We sell.
Are there have you noticed American toys since you've been in business? Are American toy manufacturers less prominent than they used to be? Are we getting?
We still have quite a bit of stuff that's made in America. We don't consciously eliminate a toy because it's made in a certain country, because if it's got good play value, it's important. You know? So we have a lot of toys made in China, but we were looking at it when the tariffs hit 135%. Like Mattel, for instance, less than 20% of their toys are made in China. You would think Hot Wheels but they're made in Malaysia and Vietnam, and they're all over the world. And so the tariffs didn't really affect Mattel, for instance, that much. And of course, Germany, Poland, Kobe's from Poland. Legos are all made in Mexico, in Monterrey, Mexico. That's their main factory. So there's not by on purpose, but just by chance, not a lot of toys in the store from China. I mean, certainly there are, but not as many as you would think. You'd think everything's made in China, but it's not. So that's kind of cool.
Have you noticed American toy manufacturing? Toy manufacturing is less made in America nowadays than when you first started, or have we lost part of that market to overseas competition?
Part of it, yeah. One of our favorite go-to toys for toddlers is green toys. They're made in California out of recycled plastic and keeping it out of the Pacific Ocean. It's big. It's big with me anyway, but it's a fantastic toy. They make trucks and boats and cars and stuff that's really rugged for toddlers. They're age graded 1 and up. So those were all made in the United States. But last year, the owner decided to switch his manufacturing facilities from the United States to China. And I said, it can't be that much more profitable to have to ship the plastic over there and then have it manufactured and then ship it back. I said, it can't be cost effective. And I said, and the whole idea of your toy is it's made in America by Americans, you know? And he said, well, it's all about cost, you know? And I said, well, see ya, you know? And he actually kept this factory in the United States open, scaled it down, and he has a list of products that are made in America, and that's what we buy. And the stuff that he makes overseas, we do not, just to make a point. You know what I mean? Because I didn't like that move, you know, and I got a little clout, so I figure I throw it around where I can, you know.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I think that's good. Unless there's some more
Oh,
stuff.
there's always more.
There's always more.
This is the dress-up room. You can dress up as anything.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Especially today. Yeah.
Ah, that's what happened to my face. I was fighting a pirate. You know what the pirate's favorite letter of the alphabet is?
R.
No, the C. He loves the C, you know? Anyway, so you can play pretend, dress up, and whack your friend over the top of the head with a foam sword. It's really a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Or you could just...
Or you can dress up as a butterfly or Belle or any of the characters that you see. Isn't that fun?
This has been super great. Where would you... So in downtown, I like to talk to other people. Where would you send me next downtown? Who's also a good talker? Who's been around here that would be able to kind of be another Brevard character?
Sure. Ann down at Main Street Limited. She's been at this a really long time. We're good friends, but she has a beautiful store down there and a beautiful building they built. It's got turrets and stuff. It's really cool. It's a nice asset to downtown. The museum, the Veterans Museum, is a must. You got time too to get over there. They're open until 3. All volunteer. They have things in there you wouldn't believe. They have an exploding chocolate bar from World War II. And the Germans would leave rations behind on purpose and leave these chocolate bars in the rations. And our allies would run in and go, oh boy, and pull the wrapper out. And when they pulled the wrapper out, a canvas flap would flip over and mix 2 chemicals and it would explode and kill the person. So they have one of those over there. Don't open it, but they have one in a case over there. It's really cool. And they've got weapons and great videos, and they go from World War I to present day. And a lot of the stuff is donated by people locally. And somebody donated a World War II Jeep to them. And the biggest door in the entire museum is a 3.0 door. And they got that Jeep inside, took it apart, stood it on its side, rolled it in, and reassembled it inside the museum. So a lot to see. Very cool stuff. The Veterans Museum of Western North Carolina is a must-see. And it's free. Just like Opie Taylor's, the admission fee is free. It's amazing.
Okay, so we're now the most traveled channel in America. We've seen so many places and continue to get into the rest of America. If you're looking to move and you want help with the real estate agent or need ideas on where you can move, email me or click the link in the description. My video call consulting program might be perfect for you. I also have a new ebook. It's a comprehensive guide on the best and sometimes worst parts of the country that you can move to. We update that book all the time as we travel. The details for the consulting program and the ebook are in the description below. If you want Mappy merch, like t-shirts, stickers, and mugs, there's a link to my store in the description, or just click store at the top of the channel. You should think about joining as a channel member. Click the link in the description, or click on membership at the top of the page, or just scan this QR code on your screen. As a member, you'll get to see all the excerpts, Mappy bloopers, and uncensored content. There's even stuff I did back in college on there. I also do cameos. I can send your birthday wishes or hellos or whatever you want in a video message straight to your inbox. The link to my Cameo page is in the description. And finally, we have another channel that you should subscribe to. It's called Interviews Across America, where I upload all the uncut, complete interviews with real Americans from all walks of life. The link for that channel is in the description too, or just search for Interviews Across America. That's it. Thanks for watching.